Hey there, second grade. Today we're going to change it up a little bit. This week we've talked a lot about Native Americans and we talked a lot about graphing. So today we're going to do a literacy lesson. We're going to talk about two different very important parts of literacy, and that's mood and expression. Now they're both very different, but they're both found in texts, and you can figure out mood, or should I say good readers figure out mood to help comprehend a story, and good readers also read with expression to help comprehension. So they're both very important things, and good readers do both of them, and I know that's our goal, right? We strive to be some good readers. So let's get practicing. By defining mood. So what is it? Well, mood refers to a person's emotions. It's how they're feeling. Has your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or aunt and uncle ever been like, wow, you're in a mood? Meaning you're feeling some type of really strong emotion. It's basically just the way somebody feels. Moods can be sad, scared, nervous, lonely, joyful, happy. It can even be mad or angry and even cranky. People feel, which is true, but mood is also in text. Mood is the feelings that the reader gets from the story. Mood can be shown through settings, so where and when a story takes place, or events in the story. Some practice. I have a passage here. Let me read it. As he got ready for the competition, he was extremely determined. He made plans and carefully prepared just how he would go about the competition. He knew what it took to win. He spent hours practicing, even through his exhaustion and stomach aches. He was ready. This year he would win the pie eating contest at school. So, according to the setting, what is the mood of the passage? It starts out like very almost cold is the mood I get. Like it starts off like very like short. Like he was ready for the competition. He was extremely determined. I'm getting this feeling that like he's excited, but also like it's like a big task. Like it's a lot of pressure. And then at the end, I got, when I read the last couple sentences, he was ready. This year he would win the pie eating contest at school. Well, pie eating contests at school don't really seem like a task with a lot of pressure. So then I got the mood of playful or silliness. What do you think? We're going to try a second one. So I'm going to read the passage and then we're going to discuss what the mood of the passage is. Today is Thanksgiving Day. My family is gathered. Everyone is safe and happy. We have lots of delicious food on the table, and after dinner, we will play outside. I am happy and grateful for all the good things I have today. So what do you think the mood of the passage is? What emotion are you feeling while you're reading? Think, or should I say feel? You can go ahead, you can pause the video and reread if you didn't catch the mood. But I think the mood of the passage is thankful. It could also be grateful. I know that's in there. And it feels cheery to me. They're self-reflecting and they realize how thankful they are. So I would say the mood of the passage is thankful or cheery. Let's do another. The lights were very dim. I could hear creaking noise in the distance. My legs were shaking. So what's the mood of this short passage? It's setting a scene in my head of like a very like haunted house or like a spooky scene. So I'm going to say the mood of the passage is fearful or maybe spooky, but I'm going to go with fearful. What do you think? Let's do one more. It was a rainy day. The sky looked gloomy. Alex was going to play baseball with his friends today at the park. He was upset to have to cancel. When he called his friend, Jake, he invited him over to play video games instead. What is the mood of the passage? Well, once again, I'm going to set this setting in my head. I see this poor boy, Alex, sitting outside, staring outside in this rainy time of day. Everything looks gray in my head. So I'm going to say the mood of the passage is gloomy. Do you agree or disagree? What do you think the mood of the passage is? Now that we defined mood and practiced finding the mood in passages, let's talk about the second part of this lesson, and that's expression. Let's define it first. Expression is reading with feeling in your voice. So you might have noticed that as I was reading the passages we just went through. When you read with expression, you change your voice to match the character. So in the gloomy text, my voice was a little lower. And you read like you would speak. So you're not reading like a robot. You do not read choppy. You read just like you would talk to somebody. And you move your voice up and down. And we know that this is called pitch. The expression we will use will vary depending on what the character says and how he or she feels. Reading with the right expression will help bring a character to life. So that means it'll make the story more interesting and your reading more fun. When we read with expression, we must pay attention to punctuation. It tells us, or should I say it's one of the biggest hints on what expression we should be using. We have to stop at periods, take breaths at commas, make your voice go up for question marks, show excitement for exclamation points, and use quotation marks to change voices for different characters. Let's practice. This is a story about a boy who loves to shovel snow. The boy is frustrated when he can't do his job, so I will use a frustrated voice to read those parts. Mom and Dad try to help, so I will use helpful voice for their parts. I'll try to imitate how my parents sound when they try to help me. The boy is very happy when he sees snow again, so I will use an excited voice for that part. Reading the characters' words in these different ways will help the passage sound right and make sense. I'm going to read it once through, and then I want you to pause the video and try to read this passage with excitement too. Max lived in a place that got lots of snow. Max loved to play in snow. He also loved to shovel snow. All the neighbors hired Max to shovel their snow. One day, Max looked out the window. No snow! When will we have snow, Mom? Max asked. I can't do my job. You can go walk dogs instead of shoveling snow, said Mom. No way, said Max. I don't need people's dogs pulling me all over the place. The next day, Max looked out the window. Still no snow. I can't do my job, Max complained to Dad. You could be a paper boy, suggested Dad. No way, said Max. The neighbors like me now. They wouldn't like me much if I accidentally threw their papers through the window. Thinking about a window made Max look outside. Come on, snow, he said to the sky. Suddenly, a snowflake floated by the window. Then another. Yeah, said Max. I can do my job again. And that's Max's job. Like I said before, please pause this and you practice reading with expression. All right, second grade, so we defined mood, we practiced, we defined expression, we practiced, we did some more practicing. We did a really great job today. So let's go in and check off our I can statements. We had 3 different I can statements today. I can show different feelings when I read orally. I can use dramatic expression when reading a passage orally. And I can use expression when reading to make the passage sound right and make sense. So I think we did a great job. So 3 big checks. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic job. Happy Friday, friends. I hope that you enjoy your weekend. If I am seeing you later for your Google Meet, I can't wait. If I already saw you for your Google Meet, either yesterday or this morning, thanks for joining us. I miss you all. Like I said before, enjoy your weekend, and practice reading with our skills that we talked about today. See ya.